So like the serve, the return has a couple different things you can think about when you're hitting it. However, like the serve, depth is going to be your number one most important thing. And above all, depth is going to be what determines how good your return is. If your opponent is going to serve and you hit a short return and they can immediately take more time away from you and get up into the court, they're going to win the net from you and they're going to have such an easier shot to pass you. So depth on the return is the number one thing we're doing. If you can't choose a spot to return it, anything deep is always going to be good. Next, if you're playing someone that is good at passing shots, the more angle that you give them, the more angle they can give back at you. So the next thing on a good return, if someone is really showing you that they can hit good thirds, is going to be to play to the middle, because that's going to decrease the amount of angles on the court. And finally, if you're playing an opponent that has an obviously weaker side, or a side that they're just less comfortable hitting out of, then returning to that spot is going to be the third most important thing for a great return. And another thing, when you're drilling returns, if you're one of those people that takes the return always and runs to the net, when you're drilling it, take the return and make sure your weight's going forward as if you're coming to the net. Otherwise, it's not realistic. If you're someone that returns and stays back, then when you're drilling your return and stay back.